Hello, everyone. Today, I'm sharing some simple but effective security tips to be cyber smart. So let's start. First, use strong, unique, and complex passwords. This is an often overlooked but especially important first step towards better cybersecurity. Most of us have dozens of passwords to access various services ranging from banking, insurance, email, messaging, social media, and so on. If the same password is used on many different sites, any bad actor who guesses just one password can quickly gain access to a lot of information about you and might even be able to extract money. In a recent study by IBM Security, compromised credentials have turned out to be one of the biggest root causes of a data breach. Still, many of us don't give enough importance to good password hygiene. Having strong passwords can act as an effective first line of defense against hackers. It's better to have longer passwords with a mix of letters, digits, and special characters. You can also use passphrases to create strong passwords, but remember to never use the same password for different accounts. And for best results, research password managers. There are some excellent password managers out there, from paid ones like Dashlane or Keeper to some equally good free ones like Bitwarden or LastPass. They can really improve your password hygiene while making your life easy and secure. Number two, use multi factor authentication wherever possible. It provides an additional layer of security with a physical token, biometric authentication, a smartphone app, or a text based OTP that's sent to you when you try to log on to a service. Using multi factor authentication can protect against several different types of cyber attacks. Some good authentication apps like Authy, Microsoft Authenticator, and Google Authenticator are available free for personal use and are quite easy to use. Number three, here are some tips to protect you and your family from phishing attacks. Avoid electronic communication with strangers. And remember to always check the name and email address. Be suspicious of emails marked urgent and be extra suspicious of any message that pushes you for immediate action. Notice mistakes of spellings and grammar and beware of generic greetings like dear sir and ma'am. And don't be tempted by some incredible deals that sound too good to be true. They are usually designed to trap innocent users. Hover over the link before you click to ensure it has a secure URL starting with HTTPS. Never give out financial or personal information over email like date of birth, passport number, mother's maiden name, etc. Scrutinize all electronic requests for transfer of funds and confirm requests for fund transfers in person or over phone. Do not trust any links or attachments in unsolicited emails, and do not open any attachments unless you are expecting the file, document, or invoice and have verified the sender's email address. Number four, let's check out some tips to protect your computer. Always use genuine software. In most cases, pirated or so called cracked software contains hidden malicious code. It's best to use genuine software and get your software from authentic and trusted sources. Software on our computers and mobile devices are periodically updated to stay in tune with technology requirements and to fix security holes. Use modern browsers like Google Chrome and the new Microsoft Edge. Don't use old browsers like Internet Explorer. The modern browsers have many advanced security features built into them. Likewise, don't use older operating systems that are no longer supported by the OEMs. Be sure to install latest security updates. Most types of software can be set up to update automatically, so you don't have to worry about updating them manually. Having a good security software can significantly enhance the protection of your machines against malicious code. Microsoft Defender comes by default along with the Windows operating system, and there are many other good options available in the market for different types of operating systems. Check out avtest.org and avcomparatives.org for comparisons and reviews. A firewall helps protect your computer from hackers who might try to gain access to delete or steal sensitive information. For personal computers, the software firewall is usually prepackaged along with the operating system. Just remember to turn it on. Keep in mind, if you connect it, protect it. Be watchful of pop ups and ads on the internet offering free downloadable software. In some cases, it might contain spyware or other unwittingly advanced malicious code. The fraudsters often mimic a legitimate site or email address by using a slight variation in spelling. These days, many of us opt to leave our computers on and always ready for action. But the downside is that being always on renders your computers more susceptible to cyber attacks. When not required for an extended period, turning the computer off not only saves power, but also effectively blocks the chances of silent cyber attacks, be it botnets or spyware. Number 5. Let's now go through some simple tips to protect your data from cyber threats. First, be cautious of free Wi Fi and shared devices. Some malicious actors might be able to sniff free Wi Fi and steal your sensitive information. So, you must avoid using free Wi Fi for your banking or financial transactions, your office transactions, or your social media accounts. Plus, don't keep your important personal data on any shared computers. When using a shared computer, another user may be able to gain access to your data or accounts. So always log out from your accounts when you've finished working and delete your browser history. It's better to use the private mode of browsing called incognito mode in Google Chrome or in private browsing in Microsoft Edge when using a shared computer. That way, your browser history and cookies are not saved by the browser on the computer. And finally, the most important thing to keep in mind is to regularly back up your important data. Computers can fail, get damaged, or even be subject to ransomware. Backing up your data can prevent you from getting into a tricky situation and can help protect and restore your data in case something goes wrong. Here are a few best practices. Make 2 additional copies of your data and store them at different places. Back it up on a physical location and, if possible, on a cloud based storage. Remember to regularly update your backups and keep your backup media at a safe place. I hope you find those tips useful. Thank you very much.